been a really hard time, like trying to discover who I am again. After Crankworx 2019, I was done. Didn't want anything to do with my slopestyle bike. I lost touch with the bigger picture and why I was doing the things that I was doing, and had to take a huge step back. And I honestly didn't know if I was gonna come back and be an athlete, and I was totally okay with it. That gave me a completely different perspective as I started to like rekindle the fire and find the love for it again.
It's gonna go right on the head tube of Brad's bike. Good luck charm. Hold it. What?
Phil, what's the mission for today?
Just been packing this gigantic landing here.
That's it. How's that?
You meant to do that, right?
It's like if we team up on that drop with T-Mac, that's probably less than a day.
Yep.
Then it'll take us a couple days to do the bench to drop to jump. And we got a couple days to do the big drop. And it takes you to finish corral. We got this. We've got 2-pound picks, man. It's like this. That's how fast you move. It's insane. It gives you energy.
I want to keep it safe, that's the first thing for me. But I also want to push myself, and that's a really fine line. Everyone is pushing the boundaries of what's possible with trail building and with bike riding. I'm just nervous we're not going to get it all done. And I'm a bit nervous for what we're going to do next, because it's a bit unclear at this moment. Most people go to the gym or they go bike riding for a couple hours, maybe a couple days a week. And this is like 8 to 9 hours of heavy lifting for 8 days. And then push the limits of the sport. Do things that nobody's ever done in the sport. After all that, it's so crazy. Teamed up with T-Mac and his crew. T-Mac's diggers are further down. Austin and I are further up. And then I'll just walk them across.
Yep.
Here, pass me this.
You gotta get the traps up.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, we don't even have any more straps, so I just have to go slow. This is the first practice day, it's the morning, and I'm just gonna do some run-ins to this drop. If it's feeling good and the wind is calm, then maybe we'll tee it up. Sort of keen to figure out if it's gonna work into the next jump, because that next jump is will take a lot of time and a lot of work to change and alter if we need to, so I'd rather figure it out sooner than later. Yeah, it's like that kind of looked decent.
Yeah.
felt like I was going out on a limb, getting on my bike first thing Monday morning because nobody's on their bikes. Yes! Feels fucking good. We're on track. So we're gonna have to like fill this. It needs to be like up here.
Yeah, yep.
Drop number 2. Starting now.
There's coke in the Midas touch. I'm joking the way that we rush and breathe again. And you'll find lows and you'll fear what you found. When the weather comes on, tear down.
We're gonna touch down as high as possible and we're gonna brake as hard as possible.
Oh, I'll take the long way round. Oh, I'll find my own way down.
Why did I clap so hard? Holy shit. Thanks for being our catcher there.
Nice
our
work, Cam.
Bear wrestler.
Tranquilized bear. For a second, I had the thought of, great, I'm gonna take myself and my brother out.
I'm excited to go at it without like you gotta win it this year. Cause I'm just sort of going in it this year like me against myself. And it's still gonna be a good day regardless, because we've got to spend all these days digging with tons of people and being a part of this event that pushes the sport, advances the sport, and being a part of it is really special. And having an invite is now an honor, not an expectation. It's an honor to have the invite. I'm insanely proud of these guys, Phil and Austin and Eleanor for helping us out. This one feels good. I'm not so concerned and I'm not so stressed without the like need to win. I know I can win. That would be a great way to end the competition. But getting rid of that pressure is like, it's so needed. Give us more diggers! Yeah, it's crunch time. We're gonna practice as much as we can and finals are tomorrow. So it's gonna be a big 2 days. Today's a big day and tomorrow's an even bigger one. Just so done. So worked. So worked that I can't get on my bike tonight and finish the line. So I'm gonna show up tomorrow morning and finish riding the line, which I've never done before. When I was at Grom and I showed up to Utah the very first time, man, I didn't know what the hell I was there for. Like, I thought I was signing up to die. Just when you're not there and you're not like walking on those cliffs and just getting comfortable to being around exposure, it's scary. I'll admit it. it's like, yeah, anyone that sort of like plays the tough guy role out there, I don't know, I think it might be a bit of a show. It is for me if I was acting tough in the past anyway.
When there is nobody else, how you gonna do it by yourself? Cause I'm not gonna be here to help you. Yeah.
Rider! Get it, get it!
Take some of that lip off or what?
Oh man, what do we do? I don't know, that's bad though. Oh, I could use a stiffer gear on this thing.
Maxed out.
I'm maxed out. Oh my god, I can do that. Where's the Shimano guys?
So adding 7 to that in this one, so we should be about 156.
Perfect.
Boy.
What a 10 days, man. This has definitely been one of the biggest pushes, I think, of all rampages I've seen. Everybody's been digging hard.
Pretty nervous, if I'm being honest. But I'm just nervous because I haven't done everything together. I've done everything that I'm gonna drop in to do, all separately, so I didn't think I'd be here ever again. So it's sort of surreal, and I just hope it goes well. And 4 riders to go.
Andrea Lekondegi flat spin, 450 looking back. Look at that! Huge Superman Seaground trick shot, that classic Ethan Nell style on that flat spin 360.
Well, there aren't many who are better than this man right here at those go time moments. Here we go, such a steep, technical, vertical drop to start this out. He's got to control speed, dived into that left-hand berm. He does it clean.
We stood up there the other day, and it is terrifying.
Yes!
It was.
Oh, he gets the variation. Flat drop, backflip, and works it again. And then a tail whip up to the ridge. That gap is like 50 feet. 360 to the right, stopped. Now this long step down gap, he tail whips it. No way, that's so high speed. I can't believe it came around so smooth. Now connecting on this step up left hip. The final trick of a drop here, an opposite 360 stomped. Wow, Brett Reeder.
There's a reason that Brett Reeder was one of those people were talking about for the podium, and this just might be the score for first place.
Brent Seven online now. 360 flat spin.
Brent's killing him. And the score coming in, 84 for Stamina.
I think he's gonna do it.
The way he rode into the trail, I don't think so. I don't think so.
It couldn't be possible without the diggers. But then now to finally get the digger award here by the Rangers.
And your winner, Red Bull Rampage 2022, claiming his second Rampage win. Let's get loud, let's get proud for Brett Reeder!
Winning Proving Grounds could have been a fluke. Even to me, I was like, but now that I did it again at Rampage, I think it proves that you just gotta let the expectation go. It's so unhealthy. It just makes you a better person, makes you enjoy it more. and you can perform under pressure better. The win is just the cherry on top. That's it. That's all I have.
That was perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much.